Right, should be on now. Yeah, get this fucking lighting a bit better. It's not the best. Give me a second. Yeah, man. This is just this is gonna be a quick one. I know I gotta. Well, first of all, I'm gonna start by saying you know, Shalom, or praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, B'Shem Rakakadash, and you know, double honors to the apostles at GreatMillStone. Second thing I'm gonna say, well, the topic it's just gonna be a quick one. The first thing I'm gonna start in, I know I gotta get this right because of the way the title's labeled and that. The first thing I'm gonna say is I noticed YouTube have been like messing with accounts and you know the typical stuff to do. Let me try and get it this way, man. Your light's a bit better. Yeah, YouTube have been messing with accounts and all of that, and like, you know, YouTube have been messing with accounts. Like a lot of brothers in GreatMillStone have been getting videos just pulled right off of YouTube. You know, like YouTube got to the point where you'll have a video up there and they'll just like take the video down and they're not even giving you a notice or any type of like you know, how can I say, like notification to let you know that this is what we're gonna do and this is why we're doing it. You know, so that's one thing. And you've got all types of things that they do, because you know the elites are watching. Another thing they do is view counts. You might have a whole lot of views on your video, but guess what? They're not gonna they're gonna mess with your view counts. Now, if you go and watch one of these rap stars, like as soon as he puts the video, as soon as the record or the garbage track that they make, as soon as it comes out on the on what do you call it, on the how can I say it, man, on the internet, it's already got millions of views. So you see, telling me these things ain't staged and all that? Of course they are. It's like it's controlling, you know, what they want people to see. The main thing that what they don't want people to see is this truth. They don't want people to see the truth, man. The truth is bringing down Esau's kingdom, because it tells you in Psalms that hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, Psalm 64. So Esau's whole premise is about lies, man, and hiding the truth. Now the reason, I decided to do this live because try and make sure the light's all right, man. I decided to do this live because I've been trying to upload some videos, man. I've been getting fucking, like I went on live earlier and then, you know, the net was just fucking pissing about. So I've done a couple other videos. I'm gonna try and get them up. So I'm doing this live so I can get something up here on this internet, man. So it inspired me to talk about this. Now we know there's gonna be a famine of the word according to the scriptures. So, you know, in that, what does that mean? There's gonna be a time where these elites are gonna shut down this internet. Now the internet, you know, when you go on the internet, people are using it to DIY, uploading, you know, how to, you know, do certain tasks and DIY, whether it be in your house or in another setting, food, cookeries, and all of this different stuff, which that stuff's all useful, but the main purpose of the internet, really why the Lord had it created, was so the truth could come out to the world, so that the other nations can hear their judgments, and that the true people of the nation of Israel can get this word, and so we can find out our nationality in the truth. You know, the scriptures tells you that, man. That's why you got the internet scripture. Well, Matthew 24, what does it say? It says that the gospel will be preached throughout the whole world, for the four corners, and then then that's when the end's gonna come. So that's the time we're in now, man. You know, all these camps, Israelite groups, or even just people waking up to being Israelites generally. How did you really, by the masses right now, find it out? Isn't it not through the YouTube or social media at that? Now when you go on social media, people are posting up stupid things, man. Guy slaps this guy in the face. This dude's walking around with his pants hanging off. You know, all that is just pathetic. Geezer eats McDonald's chicken burger in 1 second. you know what I mean? So, I mean, I ain't trying to be funny, man, but that's what's going on there. And, you know, it's like, these are the things that people are putting up on there, mate. So it's kind of funny, man, to be honest. You know what I mean? So But you know, that's what Esau's got them doing. That's what he's got them doing, man. And to be honest, mate, put that up there so I can see all that. So, but to be honest, that is just folly, man. You know, and that just shows you how dumbed down the masses are. The masses now are so dumbed down. You know, what's that? Isaiah 60. We got to keep quoting the scriptures. You know, because that's our foundations, not what we think. We're coming out of the scriptures now. Now I ain't got the scriptures on me, but you know what? I can roughly paraphrase those scriptures. Isaiah, what is it? Isaiah 60. It says that the world is in gross darkness, and gross darkness to people, man. So you know what that means? That means that, you know, the majority of the people on the earth, they haven't got the information. They're asleep. They might not, for example, they might not know who they are. You know, they don't know how to eat, they don't know how to live. They're ignorant. Okay, and everybody pretty much, they're consumed with social media, the TV, and all that. And the very lifestyle that they're living is a destruction to itself. The family homes are all messed up, which is part of the curses. But you got these people that would do destructive things to them. Even the way they eat, everything they eat is they eat crap. People don't work out. People are always arguing with each other for nothing, shouting. Some people get off on that. People are weirdos, man. Belittling others. And when you come in the scriptures, man, first of all, we come out of that spirit. We come into the brotherhood at GreatMillStone, and we love our. You know, the people say, "Oh, you don't teach love." You're damn right we do. Of course, we love our neighbours. Who are our neighbours? The men that are labouring in the work. So you're damn right we love our neighbours, bro. But you know what the scripture says? There is no peace unto the wicked, saith the Lord. So if you're wicked, mate, then I'm sorry, mate, but you're gonna be destroyed. You know, that's as it goes. So even when the scripture says, when Yahweh said, if they smote, you turn the other cheek. That was talking about amongst you is the brothers, man, Israelites. It wasn't talking about around anybody, because it wouldn't make sense. It just wouldn't make sense. For example, right? Let's go into this. You got the book of Revelation 13 and 9. You got these Esau is gonna pay for what he did. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." So doesn't that prove to you, mate? Would that, without a shadow of a doubt, prove to you that what you do pay for, you know, in the future? Would that not tell you that? If you know, so when Yahweh said turn the other cheek, he weren't talking about just ultimately anything you do. No. Why in Revelations 1 and 7 did Yahweh say that he's going to come for the two people that put him put him on the cross? So that's judgment. That's the cycles, man. So really, that was talking about really loving your neighbours and all that. That's talking about amongst the Akyam. And like I said in GreatMillStone, you know, that's how brothers are, or supposed to be. But that's how brothers are for the most part, anyway. But as for these 2/3 and stuff like that, the lifestyle they're living is demonic. It's negative, like this whole gang banging, showing off on each other, pride. You know, that's all wickedness. You know, that's why we don't like associate ourselves with those people. Doesn't the scriptures tell you? The scriptures tells you that, man. The scriptures tells you that to not associate with people that are people that are demonic, man. You ain't supposed to associate. The scripture says, what have light with darkness? And the scripture also said, how can two come together? At least they be agreed. So if you're being a demon, you know, I ain't got no business being around you. We ain't got no agreement. We're gonna clash. You know, the scripture says to be be with like-mindedness. Like there's a scripture that says the scripture says we're one body as well. So what does that mean? That you're not divided, man. Like you got these people saying, "Oh, you camps, you can come together with different opinions, mate." That's not gonna happen. That's ridiculous. I mean, how can you how can you associate coming together with everybody having different opinions? It doesn't make no sense. Hey, man, that's a beautiful one, man. I'm gonna read these because I ain't got the scriptures on me. I'm gonna read this from the brother GMS Hawaii, Yahweh there, brother Hawaii in the house. Anyway, it says 2 Corinthians 16 and 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers? For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion have light with darkness? So that's it. So if these people are, you know, and so forget the people in the world, like these wicked, these so-called Negroes that are killing each other, you know, selling drugs, boasting on one another and all that. Forget them, they're done. Now you've even got so-called Israelite groups out there that these dudes are teaching all types of different prophecies, and they're teaching while we can come together, even though we're teaching different prophecies. Hell no. So you got a room full of people. One dude's teaching a guy you can smash your girl in her anal, which that's off as hell. Another geezer in the room saying, well, you all going to pray. Say you all go to pray, which, you know, say we got the Passover or something. Then the name Yahweh comes up. You got a geezer in the back screaming fucking a higher in the back of the room. Are you crazy? That you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna grab that geezer by the fucking tie and you're gonna kick him out of that building, mate. That's exactly what you're gonna do. So that don't make no sense. So that's confusion, and it's ridiculous how it's like it's 2018. What is it now? It's June 2018 or whatever. And you still got Israelite groups out there that can't get over something as simple as you got to have the right doctrine. You're out your mind. So it just shows you how retarded people are. You know, you're not really striving. You know what the scripture says? Strive for truth unto death. You're not really striving for the truth. You're in an Israelite party thing. You know, it's cool to be an Israelite. It's cool to have fringes. It's cool to make rap videos and jump around like with some TI Israelites and all of that. You know, and all that, man. You know, the hip hop Israelites and all that. With that worldly image, jumping around, raising the roof and all this. That's madness. Okay. So anyway, like I said, man, the last video I tried to put up on that was about that, but the internet was messing about. So that's kind of going into the topic because I was kind of going off into something else. But that's the spirit, I guess, again. But you know, pretty much, man. You know, it's like, how can I pull it, man? YouTube is messing with the view counts of brothers. YouTube, like, I'll give you an example. I tried to upload one video, and I checked the video out. The video went up to like 73%, and then after that, the video went down back to 60%. So then I've checked it again. Then it went up to 80. So it was uploading, but it was going backwards. Then it was going forwards, and it did that for like a whole hour. And the video clip was only about 10 minutes long. 10 minutes, 11 minutes and change, something like that. You know, so that just shows you how Esau messes with what brothers are doing. And I've seen a lot of brothers that got their accounts flagged, had to open up new accounts. But you know what? That ain't stopping the word anyway, because they're just getting mad that we're flooding the Urim and the Thummim so hard that this truth is global, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing because Yahweh Shai is getting ready to make that glorious return. And all this truth that's coming out, and all the people getting exposed, like the Rothschilds and America's getting its card pulled for its wickedness, Trump going on a rampage. This is all leading to World War III Armageddon and this destabilization of the society, mate. That's exactly where we're coming to. Like one day, it don't take long. One of these fucking days, man. You see, like how Trump's getting them. They got them Mexican babies or whatever and taking them away. All these things is just gonna come to a big fizz. But one day, bro, there ain't gonna be no food in them stores. You know, one day you ain't gonna be able to go down to your local council house to speak to the mayor. They ain't gonna be there. You know, you're gonna have neighbors. They're gonna be thinking about what they're eating next. So you're gonna be you're gonna be food for them. That's what we're coming to. So we're doing the right thing, man. Like I said, Yahweh Shai said, the scripture says that the gospel will be preached for the four corners of the earth, then the end shall come. So that's what we're doing now. We're all the camps, GreatMillStone globally, are pushing that word, and then, bro, there's just gonna be a cut-off point, man. So all this is like you can say it's a foreshadowing of the prophecies, man. That Esau is gonna clip that internet, but because brothers are grounded and rooted in the scriptures are in us. You know what I mean? You know. The scriptures is in us, man. You know? Absolutely. So, let me go into this topic about the effing these guns quickly. So like basically I had to separate the two topics, and I'm glad I'm doing this live, so I don't have the problem. It's just gonna go up there straight away. But anyway, this fucking stuff about these fucking guns, mate. You know, I was watching a lot of the Apostle Gabar's video and the videos that bro Akim did about these guns and all that, different brothers and all that. And you know what, bro? It's true, man. These, like, how on earth? The scripture says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. That's number one. How on earth are you gonna do a video promoting GATs and stupid nines? And then it's like in Apostle Romano's video, you've seen the technology that Esau's got. Esau is looking at you guys from fucking satellites, from cameras. You know, he's got you all mapped out. He can just drop a fucking nuke on your city. He can do whatever they want. I think the show was either Cloverfield, where I think they nuked the city at the end because the monster came out. Esau can do that to you. Esau can come in with the looking invisible, man, with technology, and come in and radiate you. You know, you having a laugh. Here it is. You don't even know where these devils are that you're talking about. They know where you are, and you're walking around eating and shitting with a little 9 in your pocket, talking about we're having a revolution. Bro, man, you dudes talking that, you're probably gonna end up like this dude XX10Tashians, man. And that's real shit, mate. You're probably gonna end up like him, talking all that foul shit about guns, man. First of all, bro, when you why would you not, like, the way the Lord's coming is not going to be with Esau's weapons. It's going to be with powers, spiritual powers. When you read the you know, like in the book of Acts, the Spirit of the Lord dropped on Peter and them, and they started healing people. I think the temple was called Beautiful, if I'm not mistaken, around. There's different events where the Spirit gave them divine power. So you're talking about GATs, bro. That is so stupid and carnal. It's ridiculous. You know, a lot of you people holding these GATs, you're unfit. You know what I mean? You're unfit. You might not even. You know, you got these Edomite soldiers that are training day in, day out, that can jog for how many miles, that can do these things, and you're a little burger eating Negro on the block talking about I got a 9. You guys are stupid. You know, it's so retarded. Let me go on this comment board, man. See what Akim are on there. See what's good, man. All right, GMS Rebuke the Tempter. Shalom, man. Let's hear the book of Eli, man. Look at that. And in the book of Eli, it showed you that what was the power? The power was in the scriptures. He's the only one that had the understanding. And the elites, no, they wanted to get what? They wanted the scriptures. They know that really Esau wants the blessing that we've got, man, because, you know, Esau's got his blessing now, which is the sword, and that blessing is going to be to his own destruction. Romans 9 tells you that. It says, what if the Most High was willing to show his power with much willing to make his power known with much long suffering, the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? That's going to be their own downfall. World War III, the great battle, the final battle of Armageddon, the war to end all wars. Here it is. There's going to be a World War III. And there's going to be nukes dropping on your country. Here it is. You see how stupid? You see how you know what, bro? You gotta praise Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Bashem Rakah Kadash, that we've got the truth, and that we learned under the apostles and that, man, and we believe, and Lord willing, with the sheep of Yahweh Shai. Because here it is. You got these other Israelite groups. How stupid can you get? Here it is. You know that World War III is going to happen, and there's going to be nukes dropping on a country, on a flipping country, on your country, America. But here it is, you're fooling yourself, running around with a 9mm pistol Glock. I mean, come on. I mean, bro, are you hearing this, bro? Here it is. There's going to be nukes dropping on you. Are you going to shoot the missiles with your 9? You stupid idiots. That's why we hope for salvation. How is a 9 going to stop you from the coming Armageddon, World War III, or a little an M16 then? Well, I got an M16. Well, even an M16, how is that going to stop you? How is that going to help you from complete nuclear proliferation on the planet Earth? That's what I want to know. Don't make no sense. Okay, let me read some of these. This doesn't make no effing fucking sense. GMS Hawaii, hold on. Matthew 26 and 52. Then said Yahushua unto him, put up again thy sword in his place, for all they that take the sword shall perish with the sword. That's right, man. That's right. You know, you're talking about, well, even what's that? Even the Negroes that are involved in gang life, they say that you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Live by the gun, die by the gun. Like that dude Tupac. Everyone was saying he was a prophet and all that, and then what happened? He got whacked. He was a clown. Okay, and then he got smoked. So all these Hebrew wannabe rapper revolutionaries, you know, making all these videos, mate. That's if you're gonna run around toting Glocks, then what do you think's gonna happen to you, mate? You're gonna end up like my man Tupac Shakur, bro. You know what happened to him? You're gonna end up like X10 man. I gotta say this. You're gonna end up like them dudes, man. You guys are jokers. All right, what we got? 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the Most High to the pulling down of strongholds. And like I said, you got like for example, man, you watch the X-Men. You watch the X-Men, right? You know, Esau put that whole Marvel series together, and it was the so-called Jews that put that together. You know, marveling at what? At the glory. Now, that whole Marvel series really is about the scriptures when you go into it, because they got an ultimate creator in it. Even they got one of them in the DC universe. And when you check out X-Men, it tells you on the Wikipedia that the geezer that made it made Charles Xavier to be like Martin Luther King, and he made Magneto to be like Malcolm X. But you know what? Really, Magneto represented you know, the Israelites, because he had the power of metal and all that, and he was really trying to restore the mutants back on the rulership. But you know what? But what did they use? They used what powers? Didn't use GATs, you know what I mean? And that's not gonna help you, mate. You know, you people that believe in these GATs and all that, a lot of you don't even know how to use them properly. You're not really trained militias. You're a joke. You're a weed smoking Negro from the block, and you're fooling yourself. But back to that Marvel thing, the show you're using in there, manipulating ice, manipulating water, manipulating fire. Like you had the Iceman, his whole body's ice, and these are the things that, would you not want that? Is that not what you would want? A real spiritual man wants that. So we can see the sheep of the Lord are just based off that alone. The scripture says, Yahushua said what? He said these things I shall do, you shall do in greater, because he was telling the disciples, all these miracles that I do, you're gonna do them in greater. Wouldn't it be faith that makes you believe and want to have that power and do that? Wouldn't it be faith that makes you want to have that? But here it is. These dudes want you to believe in a 9mm Glock. It's fucking ridiculous. Yahushua himself promised us spiritual powers. That's in the scriptures. 1 Corinthians. He said your body shall be changed and all that. 15. There's many scriptures, man. So here it is. That's what we're waiting for. But these lads want you to believe. They want you to be lying on the ground with a gun, you know, or hanging on a brick wall in the corner waiting for an Edomite there, or shooting at tanks with M16s. You guys are stupid. What are you gonna do when Esau comes in your neighborhoods with M16s, with the Apache helicopters, you know, with snipers, boots on the ground? What are you gonna do? You guys are gonna get wigged, and it's so ridiculous that you got these dudes associating the Hebrews with guns. We're not. First of all, we're not about guns. We're about spiritual powers. We're about going in the spirit. You know what I mean? That's just carnal. That's negative, and that's stupid. That's Esau's blessing. So we just gotta put them. We gotta put that vibration out there, because you got clowns out there, mates. GMS. It says Galatians 5:16. This I say then, walk. That's the spirit. Walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. So, you know, they're not walking in the spirit. You know, these dudes out there, they're not walking in the spirit, bro. And that's amazing that you're gonna have these people opening the scriptures, calling on Yahweh Shai. Well, you know what Yahweh Shai says? Not all that say Lord, Lord shall enter into the kingdom. Because you calling yourself serving the Lord, but you're serving the Lord deceitfully. You're not walking in the Spirit. You think Yahweh Shai is with all that making videos, toting rifles and all of that? Nah. You know. Now guess what, man? You know, brothers. You know, I'm gonna say this as well. You know, brother. I don't. First of all, I'm not into guns. I'm just gonna say that. But one thing I say, I train. You know, I box. You know, a bit of MMA and all that. You know, I do all that sort of stuff. You know, but you know, how far is that gonna get you? Where's that gonna get you when the famines is struck and you ain't got no food? Where's that gonna get you where missiles are flying off? Yeah. How is that? That's not, you know, you know what the scripture says, exercise it profits, but it profit little. So you know, it's good to train, it's good for your health, it's good for self-defense. If someone tries to roll upon you, you know, you throw it, you let them hands pop. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that ain't gonna save you, man. You know, that ain't saving nobody. That ain't saving nobody out here. So when these dudes are running around talking about gats, F them dudes, man. You know, we know the sheep is not them dude. They're not the sheep of Yahweh Shai. Okay? They're absolutely not. Okay, that's all good. They're not the sheep, man. You know, these dudes that we're talking about here, man, these dudes, they're gonna get theirs. They're gonna get theirs in in this Jacob's trouble. Jacob's trouble, man. They show you Jacob's trouble in the book of Eli. They show you Jacob's trouble in that dude Will Smith, man, that flaming homo that's always kissing his son on the chops. They showed you that in I Am Legend. Okay. They showed you that in a lot of these things. Yeah. And this is going to be a reality to every block, every hood, every state, every manor, every estate, every shire, every county, where you're at, especially you tribes, everywhere your tribes are at, there's going to be Jacob's trouble, destabilization, where you're at. Yahweh Shai prophet, that's in the scriptures, man. That's in the scriptures. So what's going to hold you firm in that day? Faith and the Spirit, not guns. Yeah, not your martial arts. Okay. These things are carnal, man. And then the way, I'll give you an example, man. When you read about what is it, Elijah, yeah, in the book of Samuel the Kings, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's Judges in the book. One of those books. You know, it slipped my mind. Right, but anyway, the Lord had ravens come and feed him. You know, so that just shows you the power of the Most High, man. You got people putting it down to even that doomsday prepping, all that doomsday prepping, mate. The Lord can just set it up where some rabid, angry maniacs find your stash, rape your women, kill you, and take all your stash. So doomsday prepping, that you know that doesn't mean you're saved. Okay. Right, the movie The Siege. And I've heard about it, but I don't think I've watched it. Well, yeah, or maybe I don't remember if I've watched it, but I'll have to check that out. Absolutely, man. And then you gotta ask yourself, why would they put these things in all these movies? To a sheep, to a clown. Oh, it's just a movie, mate. You know, I was entertained that day. You know, you're eating the popcorn. You might be with the kids, you would be the woman and all that. You're giggling your face off. Well, you don't know, mate, that these things are like cryptic messages and signs of the future. They got it as the post-apocalyptic genre. You know, that's what they call it, because they're saying like after the apocalypse or whatever. But that's the genre it's in, the post-apocalyptic genre. Which the word apocalypse, That's the Greek word for revelation, and the word revelation means to reveal. So when you're talking about the apocalypse, you're really talking about the revealing of Yahweh Shai's return. You're talking about World War III. You're talking about the prophecies and revelations. That's what you're talking about. So you're damn right, man. You're damn right that, you know, pretty much that you're damn right that these elites know what's going on, and then. One sec, man. I think, yeah, give me a second. Satan kicked in again. Oh, come on, man. What the fuck? Yo, if you like still on there, let me know, man, because that was just Satan. Like I said, that's part. Oh, let me go back into that topic, man. How YouTube is just trying to mess with brothers' content and stuff like that. Should be running still. I don't know, man. I don't know this shit sometimes, man. Fucking YouTubes. Anyway, yeah, for what up, man. Yeah, sometimes that shit fucking. Anyway, yeah. So where was I? Well, let me just go back into that topic quickly, man. YouTube. Oh yeah, that goes into it. The scripture says the devil comes down with great wrath, knowing that you have a short time. You know, look, this is the thing. Why is he gonna do that? He knows what we're saying is true. He knows what we're saying is true. Good point of that is, and it's right on time. The Space Force thing that come out with Trump, and pretty much with that force. They've gone and said now that they're going to extend the branch of the military in space, which they've said it a few times before. Even under the Reagan administration, they was talking about doing that. And you got the famous speech where he said, when he said that. So these things, mate, these things are true. So if he's going to be doing all that, putting all that up in the firmament, and putting armies up in the firmament, mate, then it's only this lost black puppet out there. That's the only person that's gonna say to you, look, mate, that's not even true. It's the only person that's gonna say it. I'm telling you. The only person that's gonna scoff at that is a fucking puppet, man. A little lost sheep, or should I say, a black demon. Okay, so why would it be weaponizing? Why would it be weaponizing space? Yeah, why are they going to come down with us having great wrath, knowing they got a short time? Why are they going to do these things? They're going to do these things. Yeah, because they know. They see this truth coming out. They see the people waking up, and then what's the next stage now? Bringing an NWO. The truth's out there. The people are waking up, man. Like for example, the royal family over here in England. They ain't the royal family. They infiltrated them thrones, and we bring it out. And Lord willing, I'll do some more videos on that. Because, you know, when we go probably try and get around England more, Scotland Island, and get some of these statues done through the Spirit, Lord willing, man. I'm going to try and do some more of that. So pretty much, I guess I said all I got to say, man. The Spirit, I feel like said what I have to say. And, you know, we got to keep pushing this truth, man. Keep exposing these devils. Give them no rest. That's the whole thing. You know, don't get all lackadaisy, let me just, give my woman a massage. Let me take the kids to the zoo, and all that. Yeah, let's go. Let me take my son to Disneyland Paris or Disneyland Florida, whatever the fuck is. Fuck that, man. Now you do what you gotta do, but don't fucking make that shit consume you, man. And that's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Anyway, pretty much, for tuning in, and yeah, I'm gonna call it close there, and I'm basically gonna say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai B'Shem Rakah man. You know, shalom, man. You know, stay up, man. Keep fucking exposing these devils, you know. It's a good thing to do, man. Beautiful thing. Hey, shalom, man.